Well, alrighty then, hello there. So, a pretty frequent question I usually get under my videos is how should you craft equipment, and what kind of equipment should you craft, and so on and so forth. So in this video I will explain equipment forging, but this is kind of only for early game. Obviously, I do think that, later in the game equipment crafting will be similar, but of course you'll be crafting higher, weapons that do give you more stats and stuff like that. So the first thing you wanna do when you craft a weapon is you go into a unit. We can take this 4-star Soy by example, go into his equips, and you can see that his expertise, the weapon that he prefers to use basically is our katanas, and you can basically see that characters that do have a katana as an expertise and do have a katana equipped get 20% more attack. But if I were to change out this weapon, by example to this book, he wouldn't get the same buffs. He will still get buffs, but not as much as he does with the katana. So one thing you should keep in mind is obviously don't forget to check out what you wanna craft and for which unit, because it does matter a lot. Like you can see that the stats do change a lot. So what you wanna do is of course go into your forgery. Now I am upgrading my forgery, but you do need level forgery to be level 3, I think, to do what I'm about to tell you right here. It's pretty easy to get your forgery up to level 3. So what you wanna do is after you've checked out what weapons your characters prefer, is basically come over here and craft the 2-star. The 2-star equipment that you want to craft. Now I do need some accessories for my character, so I won't be crafting weapons because I'm fine with those. So I will be crafting accessories here because I do need it for some characters. So but it's the same with every weapon basically. So what you want to do is just forge it, and you will be using 2 of these magic cores and 2 of these magic feathers. Now of course if you are crafting let's see an armor, you will be using different materials, but you will need these magic cores for everything you basically craft. So let's craft the accessory, and what you want to look for. So you can see that we did get a success here. The only thing it says is a success, and the HP it will give me is 387. Now you can see that this is basically RNG. The equipment you craft, it will range from 384 to 576 HP. So you actually do want to reroll. It's worth to rerolling these equipments, by the way. So what you wanna do is get out of here, go into your equipments, or to enhance equipments, and then tap on to the equipment that you just crafted, and then tap on redo. Now this will basically be your rerolling screen, and you will be using other materials to basically reroll. Now you can use 2 of these stones. This is basically the easiest way to do this, because you do get these stones from story events, even from the new event. You do get a lot of these stones, and it only costs 2. So you do want to redo an item, and basically you can see that I got a success again, and it went up to 410. I usually go for max stats, so of course it ranged to 576 if I remember right. So I'm gonna redo it again. Now let's see what we get here. I got a great success. I'm getting pretty lucky, so it went up to 516. So let's do it yet again. So now we got the first no change. This basically means that we got a worse stat. We got a worse stat roll. So it won't actually lower your stat once you get a worse one than what you had before. It will just it just won't change. And then we get these success points. And if you you can see that I think it's you need to reroll 10 times, and if you get these no change 10 times in a row or 10 times, you will actually get a massive success after that. And I do think, like, I'm pretty sure like after rerolling 10 times and if you got that unlucky, it will actually give you the max stats that the equipment can have. So by the way, you can see on the screen that we got massive success, which basically means that it's is the max stat, like basically. You can actually get massive success even when you craft the equipment, which is nice. And then yeah, after that you just reroll for it if you got unlucky. So then on you want to level it up to level 20. And then what you want to do is it will automatically give you this screen that you can evolve your equipment further, and it is worth evolving it. So you will basically get a 3-star equipment now, and you just want to level it up again to level 30. So if you are on a level 3 forgery, this is basically what you can do. And this equipment, by example, will give your unit 1200 plus HP, which is huge here in the beginning of the game. And these equipments are worth to craft because, I mean, even when you change them out, you can actually give these equipments to your assist characters or to your sub characters. So it's pretty much worth crafting these equipments, by the way. So don't like refrain and save your materials. Like, do craft equipments only for the units you need. Like, don't craft too much, but actually like focus on it because it's good. Like, equipments are a huge boost in stat and will be very, very useful. So other than this, of course, once you upgrade your forgery more and more, you will be able to forge other, like, you know, these necklaces and so on. And then on, you know, later on when you complete the harder stages of the conquest missions, you will be able to get these, you know, these materials as well. So there will be a lot more later on. But I do think that these are like the bases. Like, this is how equipment crafting will go on, but at a higher rarity. So that is it for the video. I hope this video answered your questions and I hope it was helpful. And yeah, I mean, I will be back later on. Bye bye.